Hello and welcome to my channel. Hopefully this finds you well, and if you're new, I'm glad this video found you. Okay, well, we are going to just dive in and take a look at how money, relationship, career, and well-being may influence us today. And if it resonates with you, I hope that you can find a higher meaning so that you can work through. Then hopefully we've spent some sweet time together. Okay, so let's get started. And we'll lay out these cards here in these areas and see what will be revealed and how these inspirations will come to me to share them with you. Okay. Put myself in that higher place with guidings of the angels and God so that the true meaning for the person that is intended is received in that same way with love and integrity. Okay. Let's take a look at money. All right. So look what we have here. It's the Knight of Pentacles. Normally, this is a wonderful omen when we see this about, pending deals and money coming in. But what we have here, not only is our knight upside down, but guess what? The rider, the horse is upside down. So we have the horse and the rider both upside down. That means that we're losing money here. The coin is falling off. So not only won't we have it, we've wasted it. So what are you doing right now? Are you wasting your resources? Are you not using your money wisely? Are you, not paying attention to where these investments are and what can be potential value? Do you have things laying around that you can convert that you're just letting them go to rust? So it's really important for you to be very careful, because right now, sometimes when we get nervous, we get into like an impulsive buying mode, and then we're buying things that we don't need. Why? So the question is, you need to find out now what brought you here, and were you hoping that that things were gonna lighten up for you, and that future was a little bit, you're spending money that you didn't make yet. And so that sometimes is a downfall for many of us. We see a deal on the table, we're waiting for it to cash in. The cashing in doesn't happen. Something changes the course, and here we are making purchases, banking on the thing that was going to sell that never sold in the time that we wanted it to sell. So try and be more careful before you buy those big ticket items. Do all the research you can. Relationship. Okay, well, as you could see here, working things out, not. Things are not working out the way that you planned in this relationship. And why is that? Why isn't it working out? Thing is, as much as hard as you want to, the truth is you can't take shortcuts when it comes to love. This is really a reminder that the effort we put into our relationships and our love life really matters. We can either devote ourselves to them, or we can just watch them, just fall apart. But what we need to do is we need to take care of them. And as we nurture them, we watch them grow under what? Our love and our care. You as that master gardener tending to make sure that it's not, getting attacked or, getting, what's it called? Dying for lack of your attention and your love. So this actually means that your relationship, or put it this way, your romantic life may require a little bit more of you right now. So this may also mean that your partner wants you to do more, to commit more, to give more, to do your part. And so the question is, have you been expressing attention and affection? Have you shown your love as much as you have been receiving the love that is coming to you? So try to make sure that you've got that even balance, that both of your needs, theirs and yours, are being met. Okay, let's take a look at career. Okay, well, what do we have here? Do you remember we've had a little bit of stress in the career messages this week? So it's like this is a confirmation. Hey, we're here. We made it through the weekend. But this is an indication that something is off at work. You may be suffering from a little imbalance right now. So the question is, do you feel when you come out of work that you're just totally exhausted? and depleted. So, why is that? Does it feel like, you're pushing more, trying more, hoping that, all of this work is going to pay off in the end? So, you know, or do you find that you're, slacking off just because maybe you are really resenting, what's happening at work? Maybe you're just to feel like, you're not being treated equally, but your colleagues are, So one of the things is that this can be damaging you in the long term. Your mindset, your attitude, and how this is being handled is not really helping. So if this applies to you, look to the healthiest way to balance this for yourself and ensure that when you're completing projects at work, that you're not rushing through them, that you're double checking things, that you're conferring with, your associates and your manager and your team, so that you're making the best choices for the group and the organization, and that the quality of your work is not suffering. And in the end, you will come out shining. Let's go right into well-being. Okay, well, you know what? This is really about mental health. And it looks like you are thinking about these things. Look at this, my friend. Look, my love, my love, my love. Look at that. All these cards are upside down. So yes, you are worried. Yes, you're thinking. And that's good. So it's important that you give it some thought. Some of us sometimes don't think. We're just acting, reacting. We're not thinking. We're not really assimilating what is going on and getting to the bottom of things so that we can eradicate the disease, eradicate the problem at the root, address the pain. Some people just don't want to do that. It doesn't get better when you don't. So it's time for you to think through the different situations in your life so that we can create abundance and flow and love and health. Okay, so we are going to take a look at the collective by going through messages from your angels. Okay, right here. It's in reversed. Ah, purple. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. So there's two messages here. The first message is in reverse. Yes, that's how it came. So the message here, the first message, and that I'm going to interpret is, the message is, so let's take a look at this now in its meaning as it was presented upside down. While this is talking about a loved one that has crossed over, and if this applies to you and you're still in that pain, first, I extend my condolence. I've lost my dad, and this is years later. I still am in pain. It will take forever to heal. We go on through life and we go through the day as we can. But there's those moments of pain where you can't pick up the phone and call and hear their voice with your human ears. But I could tell you in time, there will be a new normal. Now, for those others, the second message that's coming through this has nothing to do with a physical person that you've lost. It has to do with you losing the former self and fighting your future because you want to remain the same. You want things to be the same. You don't want that change. You're happy the way things were. And why is all this happening in your life? Because life is about change, a constant flow of change, constantly moving. Just look at the planet on one of those Google Maps and watch the seasons changing. And with every season, there's a sense of maturity and a sense of more robustness. And that is what we must be willing to do, is to let go and shed our former skin. Our essence is there, but shed the former skin so that we can come out fresh with a new perspective, so we can weather what's ahead. Oh well, that's a little bit deep for a Saturday morning, but you know what? I don't know about you. I'm going to get that next cup of coffee. Well, my friends, thank you so very much for joining me. Please do help me beat this YouTube algorithm. Hit the like, make a little comment, and share the video. And if you haven't done so, hit that bell when you subscribe so you'll get notified when I put up my next video. Lots of love. Be well.